Hey guys, welcome back to CamerantTV. I hope you're all having a fab day. As June draws to a close, I thought it would be a great idea to make a small little video on all the bugs and fish that are going to be leaving us at the end of the month, because I don't want you to miss any of them. If this video is helpful to you in any way whatsoever, then please do consider liking and subscribing, because it really does help the channel. And without any further ado, let's crack on with the video. Just a disclaimer, this video only applies to the Northern Hemisphere, so if you're one of our friends that live down south, then I really am sorry, but this video doesn't apply to you. I'm sorry. But yeah, let's crack on with all the bugs and fish that we need to catch before June is over. Cam here. You may notice that I'm in different clothing compared to the video. I have realised that in editing the video, I have said the wrong name for one of the fish. Instead of saying cherry salmon, I said rainbow trout. So whenever you hear me say rainbow trout, just know that I mean the cherry salmon. Everything is right in the video, all the requirements are the same, it's just the name that I've got wrong. So we're kicking off this video with the fish. There's only 2 fish that you need to catch before June is up. And what's great about this is that both these fish spawn in exactly the same conditions. The only difference is one's common, one is uncommon. These fish are the rainbow trout and the char. They can both be caught between the hours of 4 PM and 9 AM on the river cliff top. So that's the top of the river, right at the top of the cliff. That's where you catch them. They're both medium-sized fish. The char is uncommon and the rainbow trout is common, however, and they both come back in September. These fish aren't too hard to catch, a little bit of fish bait and you should have no issue getting them whatsoever. That is it, believe it or not, for the fish. But now we're moving on to the bugs, and there's quite a few bugs. There's 8 bugs in total, so I have split these bugs into different categories for you, just to give this video a little bit more structure. We're kicking off with the flower bugs. These are bugs that spawn either around or on flowers. This includes butterflies. Yes, butterflies are flying bugs, I know, but they spawn by flowers, alright? The first bug that we need to catch is the common butterfly. Now, the common butterfly can be caught between the hours of 4 AM and 7 PM. It's very common, hence the name common butterfly. It's a lovely white butterfly, and these bugs do not spawn in the rain for some reason. So if it's raining, you've got no luck whatsoever. Although these bugs are leaving us now, they will not be gone for long, because they are indeed back in September. Next up in this list is the peacock butterfly. Now, the peacock butterfly is very much the same as the common butterfly. It spawns between the hours of 4 AM and 7 PM, and it does not spawn in the rain. The only difference is that it is uncommon. Now, one thing that I do need to point out with the peacock butterfly is the fact that this bug will only spawn around hybrid flowers. So any flowers that aren't either red, yellow or white or orange in regard to the windflowers, any other colour the peacock butterfly will spawn near. So when I say hybrid flowers, I mean blue, black, pink, orange if it's not a windflower. I can't emphasise that enough, that's where the peacock butterfly spawns near. The peacock butterfly doesn't come back until March. So if you're trying to get the golden net, you want to catch the peacock butterfly today. Today, do it now. The next bug that we need to catch is the yellow butterfly. Now, the yellow butterfly is basically a common butterfly painted yellow. There's no difference whatsoever. It's just it's a filler to fill up the bug encyclopedia or whatever it's called. The yellow butterfly can be found between the hours of 4 AM and 7 PM. It's common, it spawns by flowers, and it does not spawn in the rain. And guess what? Like the common butterfly, the yellow butterfly doesn't come back until September as well. Literally everything is the same about these 2 bugs. These bugs are exactly the same. There's no difference. One's white, one is yellow. That's the only difference. They probably even sell for the same amount of bells. I don't know. The final bug that we need to catch that spawns on flowers is the ladybug, or ladybird if you're from the UK and you're a posh twat like me. The ladybird can be found between the hours of 8 AM and 5 PM. It is indeed common like every other bug on this list, and it spawns on the flowers, believe it or not, because this is the flower category. The ladybug does not spawn in the rain. Yes, the ladybug is indeed back in October, so if you don't catch it now, no stress, you'll be able to get it in a few months' time. Moving on from the flower bugs, we are now on to the rock bugs. These are bugs that spawn in the rocks, and the way that you have to summon them is by getting a shovel or an axe and smashing it against the rock. You'll then see one of these two bugs come out of the rock depending on time. These two bugs are the centipede and the pill bug. These are basically the same bug except one spawns when the other doesn't and vice versa. The centipede spawns between the hours of 4 PM and 11 PM. This bug is common, it's found in the rain, and it comes back in September. This is very much the same as the pill bug, except the pill bug spawns between the hours of 11 PM until 4 PM. This is pretty much the only difference. One's before 4 PM, one's after 4 PM. You should have no problem getting these. We are now on to the final category of bugs. These two bugs do not link in any way whatsoever, but I really can't be asked for them to have their own categories. Privileged wankers. The first bug that we need to catch is the Firefly. Now, I am sorry if I burst out singing. I love the song, you love the song, don't try and deny it. The Firefly can be found between the hours of 7 PM and 4 AM. It spawns near water, and it is common. You want to make sure that you catch one before June is up though, because these bugs do not come back until June. I don't know why. I don't know if this is like some kind of mating season for the Firefly, whether it's some sort of actual nature thing that Nintendo are nodding their heads to, I don't know. They don't spawn in rain. They're very easy to catch, and you've most likely got one, but I can't leave it off the list. The final bug that we need to catch before June is over is the Violin Beetle. The Violin Beetle spawns on tree stumps. They spawn all day, so you shouldn't really have any issue finding them. The only thing that I would raise your attention to though is the fact that when approaching them, you want to approach very slowly because they do tend to scare very easily. So just be cautious when approaching them because you don't want to scare them off. These bugs do not spawn in the rain, and they are indeed back in September. But I am pretty sure that they then bugger off the month after as well, so if you don't get one now, then you've got the chance to get one later on down the line. This does indeed conclude all the bugs and fish that you need to catch before June is over. Thank you so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. July is just around the corner, and honestly I am so excited for it. There are so many new bugs, not so many new fish, but there are so many new bugs in July which I can't wait to catch all of them. You know me, I love catching bugs. There's so many new bugs and I just can't wait to get out there and catch them. If this video has helped you in any way whatsoever, please do consider liking and subscribing because it really does help the channel. And also follow me up on social media as well. Maybe give my Twitter a follow. I might even follow you back if you're nice to me. All the social media links are up there, I think. There they are. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.